Alright guys, what's going on? Another episode of Interior Auto Mechanic. Today we are going to be working on a 91 Honda Civic SI hatchback. This should be the same for 88 through 91, I do believe. It shouldn't matter if it's a hatchback or if it's a four-door, or, you know, they didn't really make a two-door, they just made hatchbacks and four-doors then. But anyway, what I'm going to show you is how to remove the speedometer and also this bezel trim around it up here. So let's get started. The first steps basically what you're gonna need, I guess I should tell you first, is a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips screwdriver. It's basically so far the two tools that I've found that you're gonna need. And to start, there are two plugs back here. I actually already took mine out. They look like this, and this notch piece you'll see at the top where it's notched, that will be at the top facing this way, so you can fit your screwdriver down in here and lift up and out. You want to make sure not to break these, because I'm sure, you know, they're older, these are brittle, they didn't break, thank God. But anyway, after you get one on one side, you can see these better from the outside of the vehicle as well, and there's another one right there. You get those clips out of the way, and then straight down there's a Phillips screw and another Phillips screw over on the other side as well. Now I've already taken mine loose, so you know this thing's pretty much ready to come out, other than there are two other screws that I've taken out too, and they're right underneath there. There's one that goes in that hole there. There's the little coin pocket, it's right up next to it. And then also when you come back out here and look, so there is the hazard switch come down, and it's right up in there. I'm trying to get this camera to focus, I'm sorry. But it's right up in here on the underside of the bezel. So let me see how to get this thing out and I'll be right back. Okay, so the easiest thing that I've found so far is just to kind of grab it on both sides. It's a little easier with two hands, obviously, I'm filming. And then you can just kind of pull straight out. Now you're going to have, looks like a total of 3 plugs that you're going to have to undo. Once I get them undone, I'll show you how to do them. Okay, so on these plugs, it's just like in every other video I've posted. Pretty much all auto manufacturer plugs are the same or very, very similar. You're going to look for this little tab piece that pushes down. You're going to push down and pull out. Same goes for over here. These green ones are always a little bit easier because the tabs are bigger. You just push down and pull out. This one here was the trickiest. That is for the dimmer switch. This one you actually are going to push down this way and pull out, as opposed to squeezing on the back side. If any of these give you trouble on getting them out, you can simply just kind of get your hand on the back side and push them out like that. And what that'll do is, it won't fall out that way, but it'll come out enough to where you can get the plug out without breaking anything. So, and then these just will pop back in. Well, easier with two hands, like that. And let me show you again up here. I can go ahead and take these screws out. Sorry for the little bit of shaking camera there. Anyway, these will pop back in just like this. And that's what I'm talking about on getting your screwdriver down in here and then lifting up and out like that. So next we're going to move on to the Speedo, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there are 4 screws total. There's going to be one up here, which these are already taken out. I just took them out. There's one here. There'll be one right here on the side of this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it goes right there. Then also this one right here. And then there's one right up here as well. Once that happens, the cluster is pretty much loose at that point. And I'll show you the plugs that I've got on the back side once I get the cluster out. Okay, so there are a total of 4 plugs on the back side of this cluster. If you have an SI cluster, obviously. DXs might be a little different. This one is on the, if you're looking at it, it's the far left. Same thing, push down, pull out. This little blue one's really similar to the green ones, push down, pull out. Same goes as this one for the other gray one. Now this one is going to be different. This is your Speedo cable, and with this being a cable-driven transmission, you know, you don't have these on newer cars, but on these older ones, that's how the speedometer works. This one here, same thing pretty much. Push down though. You might have to twist it a little bit and pull it out. Just make sure not to break that, because if you break that, the cluster, you know, if it breaks off in the cluster, it's pretty much junk. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and talk to you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, and put in the comments what you would like me to do next. Thanks.